Darcy Deefholts, a 19-year-old surfer from the small coastal town of Wooli, New South Wales, has just pulled off what many are calling a real-life miracle. After vanishing into the open sea during a solo surf session, Darcy was found alive, yes, alive, on a remote island nearly 13 kilometers offshore, almost a full day after he disappeared. And trust me, this is not just another lost at sea story. This one is laced with mystery, desperation, and a community that refused to give up. It all began on the afternoon of Tuesday, 9th July. Around 2:30 p.m., Darcy hopped on his bike and made his way to Wooli Beach, a popular local surf spot. The waves were calling, and like any passionate surfer, Darcy was ready to chase them. But as the hours passed and night began to fall, his family started to panic. He hadn't come home. He wasn't answering his phone. The sun had gone down, and the teenager was nowhere to be found. That's when his father, Darcy Deefholts, a well-known local real estate agent, posted a gut-wrenching plea on Facebook, urgently calling for boats, drones, four-wheel drives, and beach walkers. His exact words? "Help, I need boats, beach walkers, drones, 4WDs and planes at first light. My boy Darcy is still missing. There is only one thing we want now, our beloved boy to be found safe." The post exploded. It was shared over 1,000 times overnight. The entire town of Wooli, population just around 500, mobilized instantly. From police helicopters to marine rescue NSW vessels, from local volunteers with kayaks to drones combing the shoreline, everyone dropped what they were doing to look for Darcy. But with nightfall and darkness blanketing the region, hope began to flicker. Then, just when it seemed like the ocean had swallowed another soul, at 9 a.m. the next morning, Wednesday, 10th July, came the unbelievable news: Darcy was found. Cold, shaken, and exhausted, but alive. He was spotted by rescuers on North Solitary Island, a rugged, uninhabited mass of land floating out in the Pacific, 13 kilometers away from where he entered the water. Authorities wasted no time. He was transported to Grafton Base Hospital in stable condition, treated for mild exposure, and reunited with his overjoyed family. His father, overwhelmed with emotion, said, "It's a one-in-a-million miracle." But here's where the story takes a wild turn. Police now believe Darcy may not have simply drifted to the island. He may have actually paddled there, deliberately, for nearly 13 kilometers, alone, overnight. They are investigating whether mental health factors played a role in this unthinkable journey. Was this a survival instinct kicking in? A deliberate escape? A mental health crisis unfolding in silence? As of now, authorities haven't released further details, and Darcy has understandably chosen not to speak publicly yet. The island where he was found, North Solitary Island, is no easy place to survive. It's remote, uninhabited, and surrounded by sharp reefs. The fact that Darcy made it there on a surfboard, in the dark, is astonishing. Some rescue workers are calling it divine intervention. Others say it's sheer willpower. One thing's for sure, it's a story that's left an entire nation holding its breath. Rescue teams included not only state emergency services but locals who knew the coastline like the back of their hand. Skippers, drone pilots, beachcombers, even random civilians showed up at first light with binoculars, hoping to catch a glimpse of a boy they'd never met but now cared deeply about. And let's not forget Polya, the police helicopter unit, that played a critical role in the aerial sweep that ultimately led to his discovery. The reaction on social media has been explosive. People from all over Australia and beyond are commenting on Darcy Deefholts' original post, praising the power of community and the sheer resilience of one young man. Many are calling for Darcy to eventually share his side of the story, what went through his mind as the night set in, how he endured the ocean, and what drove him to paddle so far from land. As of now, Darcy is recovering, and his family is asking for privacy while they come to terms with everything that happened. They are calling it nothing short of a miracle, but there are still unanswered questions. Why did he go so far out? Did he choose to paddle away? Was he trying to escape something? For now, what we do know is this: a 19-year-old surfer was lost at sea, alone and vulnerable in the vast Pacific. And nearly 20 hours later, he was found alive on a desolate island that most people will never step foot on. It's a survival story that borders on the supernatural, and it's captured the hearts of millions. So what's next for Darcy Deefholts? Only time will tell. But for now, let's celebrate the fact that against all odds, one young man made it back home, alive. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.